For centuries, black people were dehumanized through institutions like the transatlantic slave trade, which justified itself with pseudoscientific nonsense about racial hierarchies. These ideas were baked into laws, education, and culture, creating stereotypes and biases that lingered long after slavery ended. For example, Jim Crow laws in the U.S. enforced segregation and inequality well into the 20th century, reinforcing divisions. Today, hate or prejudice often stems from ignorance, fear of difference, or socioeconomic competition. Some white people, like any group, may hold onto stereotypes, say, about crime or cultural differences fed by media or inherited biases. Economic insecurity can amplify this. When resources feel scarce, scapegoating minorities becomes an easy outlet for frustration. Studies, like one from the American National Election Studies 2020, show that racial resentment often correlates with economic anxiety or perceived loss of status among certain groups. Not just race itself. But let's be clear, not all white people hate black people. Many actively oppose racism, and attitudes are shifting. A 2021 Gallup poll found that 71% of Americans, including a majority of white Americans, believe racial discrimination is a major issue that needs addressing. Prejudice exists, but painting an entire racial group as hateful oversimplifies a complex issue. It's more about systems, upbringing, and exposure than some universal trait. On the flip side, some argue that focusing on hate ignores structural issues like disparities in wealth, education, or criminal justice that perpetuate inequality without requiring overt hatred. For instance, black Americans hold about 10% of the wealth of white Americans on average. Federal Reserve, 2020, a gap rooted in historical policies like redlining, not just personal animosity.